Hi, in today's video I would like to introduce you a very nice geometry problem involving triangle. Here is a question. Prove the distance AB as a side length of this triangle plus the distance AC minus the distance BC is strictly inferior than 2 times the distance EM. Okay? We have the point M in the middle of the segment BC. This problem was sent from Morocco as a mathematical Olympiad of junior high school. Okay, if you would like to give that a try to this problem, just pause this video. When you are, come back to see the full solution. Okay, let's get started now. I'm going to draw the line from A to the point M, making 2 triangles. Okay, so now I'm going to name these angles. Let's put this one as a beta angle, this one alpha, this one gamma 1, this is gamma 2. Okay, now I will have 2 triangles. Unfortunately there is no right triangle here, but I'm going to use very nice formula making relationship between distances and angles, okay, by using the sine alpha. I'm going to work on the first triangle, AMB. For AMB triangle, we have first table. I'm going to determine this angle. Let's call it X. We have X plus beta plus alpha 1 equal to pi. Okay? So this is equivalent X equal to pi minus beta plus gamma 1. Okay? So this distance is a pi minus beta plus gamma 1. Okay? Now in the triangle AMB we have the sine of beta over the distance EM equal the sine of gamma 1 over the distance BM equal to the sine of this angle pi minus beta plus gamma 1, okay, over the distance AB. Sine pi minus beta plus gamma 1 equal to sine of beta plus gamma 1, okay, over the distance AB. For the triangle AMC, I will do the same thing. We have the sine of alpha over the distance EM equal to the sine of gamma 2 over the distance MC equal to the sine. I'm going to calculate this angle. This angle is pi minus alpha minus gamma 2. Okay, because the sum of the angles in the triangle equal to pi radians or 180 degrees. So we'll have sine of pi minus alpha plus gamma 2, okay, over the distance AC. Sine of pi minus alpha plus gamma 2 equal to sine alpha plus gamma 2 over the distance AC. From both equations, I'm going to pull up BM. So we have the sine of gamma 1 over BM equal to sine of beta plus gamma 1 over AB. Okay? Equivalent BM equal to AB is multiplied by sine gamma 1 over sine beta plus gamma 1. Okay? Here is the first equation. For the second equation, I have sine of gamma 2 over MC equal to sine of alpha plus gamma 2 over AC. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to pull out MC from this equation. I will have AC is multiplied by sine gamma 2 over sine alpha plus gamma 2. Here is the second equation. As you know, we have BC equal to BM plus MC. So BC equal to BM plus MC equal to this equation. AB is multiplied by sine gamma 1 over sine beta plus gamma 1 plus AC is multiplied by sine gamma 2 over sine alpha plus gamma 2. Okay? This is the distance BC. Now, I'm going to calculate EM. On the other hand, I have sine of beta over AM, the distance AM, equal to the sine of beta plus gamma 1 over the distance AB. Equivalent, I'm going to pull out the distance AM. AM equal to the distance AB is multiplied by sine beta over sine of beta plus gamma 1. For the second equation, I have sine alpha over the distance AM equal the sine of alpha plus gamma 2 over the distance AC, equivalent the distance AM equal to the distance AC is multiplied by sine alpha over sine of alpha plus gamma 2. Okay, this is the third equation. This is the fourth equation. Okay, I'm going to add, this is first equation, second equation, third equation, fourth equation. I'm going to add third equation on the fourth equation is giving us 2 times AM equal the distance AB is multiplied by sine beta over sine beta plus gamma 1 plus the distance AC is multiplied by sine alpha over sine alpha plus gamma 2. Okay? Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to calculate the difference. The distance AB plus AC minus BC minus 2 times AM is strictly inferior than 0. Now I'm going to calculate EB plus the distance AC minus the distance BC minus the distance to EM is strictly inferior than 0. If I find this formula is strictly inferior than 0, that means we have proven our question. Okay? So let's clean up the board and continue with our problem. Now I'm going to calculate this difference. I'm going to leave AB and AC. I'm going to leave the distances AB and AC as they are, minus the distance BC. We already found the distance BC equal to this formula, which is minus the distance AB, minus 2 times EM, which is minus AB, is multiplied by sine beta over sine beta plus gamma 1 minus the distance AC is multiplied by sine beta over sine of alpha plus gamma 2. Okay? I'm going to take the distance AB as a common factor for some numbers. AB is multiplied by 1, the first term. The second term, I will have minus sine of gamma 1 over sine beta plus gamma 1 minus sine of beta over sine of beta plus gamma 1. This is for AB. Plus AC is multiplied by 1 minus the second term, which is sine of gamma 2 over sine of alpha plus gamma 2 minus the last term, which is sine of beta over sine of alpha plus gamma 2. Okay? Plus this one. Let's call this term as a capital X term. Okay? So X capital term equal to these two terms. I'm going to put sine for the first term. I will put sine beta plus gamma 1 as a common denominator. So I will have AB is multiplied by sine beta plus gamma 1 minus sine of gamma 1 plus sine of beta, by taking the minus sign outside of these two terms as a common factor, is multiplied is divided over sine beta plus gamma 1. Okay? Plus the distance AC. I will put sine alpha plus gamma 2 as a common denominator. I will have sine of alpha plus gamma 2. For the numerator, we will have the sine of alpha plus gamma 2 minus, I'm putting minus sine as a common factor for both terms, minus sine of gamma 2 plus sine of beta. Okay? Now, so we'll have X equal the distance AB is multiplied by this one, which is sine beta, is multiplied by cosine gamma 1 by applying the trigonometry formula here. I will have sine beta is multiplied by cosine gamma 1 plus cosine beta is multiplied by sine gamma 1. Okay? Minus sine gamma 1 plus sine beta. The whole thing divided by sine of beta plus gamma 1. Plus the second term. Second term I will have AC is multiplied by sine of, I'm going to distribute this one, sine by using the trigonometry formula as well. I will have sine alpha is multiplied by cosine gamma 2 minus plus cosine alpha is multiplied by sine gamma 2 minus sine of gamma 2 plus sine beta. The whole thing is divided by sine of alpha plus gamma 2. Okay? So I'm going to bring this one at the top and continue with our problem. In the last board I was working on this equation and came up with this result. Okay? So I have capital X. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to factor. If you take a look at here, we have sine beta and sine beta. I'm going to put them together. Okay? So we'll have AB is multiplied by sine beta is multiplied by cosine gamma 1 minus 1. For the second term, I'm going to put sine gamma 1 as a common factor. Sine gamma 1 is multiplied by cosine beta minus 1. the whole thing is divided by sine beta plus gamma 1. For the second term, for the term AC is multiplied, I'm going to put the sine alpha as a common factor, okay? I will have sine alpha is multiplied by cosine gamma 2 minus 1. For the second term, I'm going to put cosine. For the second term, I'm going to put sine gamma 2 as a common factor is multiplied by cosine alpha minus 1, okay? Is divided by sine of beta plus gamma 1. If you take a look at this term, we know that cosine gamma 1 is strictly inferior than 1, with gamma 1 is not equal to 0. It's equivalent. Cosine gamma 1 minus 1 is strictly inferior than 0. Okay? So this one is strictly inferior than 0. Same thing here, strictly inferior than 0. For the second term, this term is strictly inferior than 0. This is strictly inferior than 0. So that means the whole thing as a capital X is strictly inferior than 0. Finally, AB plus AC minus distance BC minus 2 times EM equal the capital X is strictly inferior than 0. Okay? Finally, I have proven this problem. If you take a look at this problem, I didn't use the M as a mirror of the segment BC. Just I did the general proof, and then I found this one is strictly inferior than 0. Okay? So I have done with this problem. Just consider subscribe. If you have any question or comment, just put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.